Adam here. Alrighty, now we had a very successful day today out on the water. I'm saying this because I'm trying to improve from my last episode. My last episode showed a lot of just footage, but no action shots of catching fish, and explaining to you how and what and where. Meaning, the lures that we're using, the baits that we're using, the setups that we actually do for our baits and how we drop them. This episode, I did make a big mistake, but it was more of the fact that I wanted to try to show action shots of bending rods, showing you guys some fish, but less of explanations and talking to the audience. So unfortunately, it's going to be action shots. And it's going to be a little bit of a shorter video today, but please understand that we are trying. So last week was just a lot of talking, not enough action, and this week is a lot more action and not enough talking. So I think bringing the combination of them both together would definitely improve my video and attention and bringing attention to the audience a little bit more and communicating with you guys. Now, what I'm going to show you a bit later on is how I'm going to prep different fish. There's a couple of fish that you will see in the episode that you might think that why is he keeping it for? There's a reason for that, and I will explain later on. Alrighty guys, so yes, I'm so sorry for just action shots and not enough talking in it, but we will get better moving forward. So here we go guys, watch this. Alrighty, let's take two. I have the microphone working now, so you can hear me clearly. Alrighty, welcome to the 2 weeks later from my last video. The whole point in coming back out here again today is last week's footage where we bagged out on snapper. I say snapper because snapper is probably my most favorite eating. So basically what happened last week is we went out. I got some new 500 gig micro SD cards I purchased online, and we came out, we did so well. We had so much great footage from my GoPro on my head and the GoPro that's sitting here on the boat, but unfortunately on both GoPros the footage was all the actual micro SD cards, they were faulty, so we weren't getting the footage, so they were corrupted files. So yeah, look, at the end of this I'll show you guys a little video that I took of us back at the dock skinning and gutting all of our catch, just to sort of show, because I took that on my phone, so the angle might not be, the quality might not be as good, but we'll be right. We're out here today, and we are here going for some snapper again. If we can get some snapper, some tailor, and if we are lucky enough to get a few more bonitos, I think we're doing well. Other than that, guys, we'll keep you in the loop, and we'll show you as much action as we possibly can. Until then, ciao. Alrighty guys, unfortunately I did not get to introduce you to my cousin Joseph. He is the one that is trying to bring this fish from at least 40 meters depth. Currently we have a, what is it? It is a flathead. This is our #1 catch of the day, and hopefully I can show you a little bit more. What are we measuring? 54. 54, yeah, beautiful. Alright guys, as you can tell, unfortunately the GoPro wasn't correctly positioned on my head to get the best footage possible. This is the first time I've ever used a GoPro on my head mount, so I will learn for this weekend or the next time I go out for a fish. I will make it a lot easier and a lot better. I'll connect it to my phone and give you guys a better picture. So as you can see, what we have now, we have pulled up a leather jacket. So this leather jacket, I think we weighed it in at about 42 centimeters. But yeah, like I said, the GoPro is not positioned correctly. I will get better as time progresses and as we move through with our next video, and then we're going to get better on our next video. Then obviously we're going to get to a point where you guys are going to really enjoy every moment of every second of every video we do. Sorry about that, guys, but look, let's see what we can do moving forward. Cheers, guys. See ya. Is that a Taylor?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, where there's one, there's more. It's fine to bring the net in. Oh, the net's.
I do like a Taylor. Or two. The sun might get in the way of this shot, but we've Joseph has just hooked up now. What does it feel like? Snapper?
Dead weight.
Dead weight? Oh. Probably Sergeant Baker. Oh wow, good size. Man, that's huge.
Grab it. Put it on the floor. So yeah, it's just, have you felt them before? Just leather. I don't want to touch it. Actually, just leather.
Good size. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. You know, we are going to get better moving forward, so please bear with me while I try to get myself more into this YouTube world and talking to the camera, because you know, sometimes it does get a bit overwhelming talking to a camera and you have people around you looking at you, but at the end of the day it's what you got to do. Get over it and move forward. Now my thing is, I have two fish here in this bunch that I've never eaten before in my life. Now, I'm getting mixed reviews on what is the best way to cook them, and a lot of people are telling me that they taste like a soggy boot. But I'm gonna be the one to judge, because everybody has different taste buds, everybody likes different fish. Okay, so the first fish I have here is a slimy mackerel. Alrighty, a lot of people are saying yes, this does taste like a leather boot. Others are saying if prepared well, it tastes absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to be the one to judge that today, and we will see how we go. Now the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to cut a few slices in it, put garlic, lemon, onions, fill inside of here up with onions, garlic, tomatoes, and yeah, just lay it on a bed of pumpkin, sweet potato and onions as well, and some carrot. And hopefully the juices from it will go through and give us some flavour on the veggies. So we're going to try the mackerel today. Alrighty, that's number one. The second thing, as you would have seen in the video, I had no idea what this was. Okay, this is what we call a drummer. I've never eaten one, never seen one before. So again, a lot of people are saying they're a really good eat. I haven't had many bad reviews about it. They just said, you know, make sure, you know, it's not undersized. This is 31 centimeters it came out to. So we're just over, but I'm mainly getting it in and going to eat it to rate the taste of it. Okay, so on the menu today for dinner is a mackerel and a drummer. Alrighty guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to cut up a few potatoes. We're going to put some slits into the fish here. Now I'm going to let this sit in rice vinegar first to begin with, because a lot of people are saying it takes out the fishy taste and it removes the fishy taste from the mackerel. I'm going to give it a go and I'll let you guys know how it tastes at the end. I'll have you guys taste with me, I guess. So yeah, these two are the ones that I'm going to eat. Our catch for the day is probably my PB leather jacket here. This worked out to 44 centimeters. So we got leather jackets, we got flathead, we got snapper, and we got a tailor, and we have a Sergeant Baker. Now, with this Sergeant Baker, it is a really nice eating fish, in my opinion. But the only problem I have with it is that there's a lot of bones. So you got to be very careful. A lot of my Chinese friends, they make the soup out of them. So that's what I'll be doing with this time around, but probably at a later date or another day. But yeah, these are really nice eating, but just very bony. And my favorite, obviously, we got a snapper. That's my ultimate favorite fish, my ultimate favorite eating, other than a bonito, a sashimi bonito. But yeah, again, in the cooked world, I'm going to go with the snapper all day, every day. I have a 50 centimeter flathead. Now I'll be making fish tacos out of this flathead. I love fish tacos and I love flathead as well. So over the course of the next couple of weeks, I will be making these. And if I get a chance, I'll throw it into another video. Or if I catch something else that's really, really tasty that we can cook on site, we'll definitely do that. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, rather than you guys watch me cut up all the veggies and do everything like that, I'm going to cut them all up and I'll cut back to myself with a tray full of veggies, and I'll marinate these in the tray of veggies while you're watching. Alright guys, cheers, thank you. Alrighty, we're back. Now, something I prepared a little bit earlier. We have the pumpkin, sweet potato, capsicum, onions in here, and some carrot. Now, unfortunately, we can't have any tomatoes. The wife says they're $12.99 a kilo, and they're a bit expensive, so we don't have tomatoes in it today. Alrighty, but other than that, we have everything we need here in order for us to show you guys how I prep my fish and how I like my fish. But now with these two fish, unfortunately, I've never had them before, so I'm going to run with these ones first. Okay. Now, basically the way I do it is to prep the fish ready to go in. Is I usually cut the fins, or cut these fins off them from up the top, just so that when we're eating, or when we're prepping, or we're cutting and cooking, we don't spike ourselves and they just get in the way. So pop all these off here. Alright, she's nice and clean, beautiful, nothing spiky there. And just this bottom section here. There we go. Alrighty, and we can throw them away in the bin. Now, alrighty. Now what we do is I'll put a couple of slices in here. Use this knife here. Put a couple of slices through there, and through here. I'll put 3 on each side. Like that. That's where I'll put a bit of the flavour will come into it. Alrighty. Now the inside I've gutted it, cleaned it up, very nice. Alrighty, and usually what I'll do now is I'm going to get a little bit of oil. My wife doesn't do this anymore, but I'm doing it today. Because she told me that she doesn't do it, I want to do it. Alrighty, so you get a bit of oil, you put it over the top, and then you start with your with the likes of your salt and pepper on the top, and a bit of chili. Alrighty, so we've got a bit of salt, one side. Then we get a bit of pepper on here as well. Alrighty. We rub it into these little crevices here. Alrighty. And then we'll get a bit of garlic. I usually like to add one garlic on the outside of it, just to sort of give us a little bit more flavour. And let it soak in. So there. It's not really doing a good job, but it works. Alrighty. And then put them in the little crevices there. Alrighty. Then get a bit of chilli. Put a bit of chilli on top. Alrighty. And then we'll flip it on the other side, and we'll just repeat the same thing over again. Okay, I know I put a bit of oil already, but you can't have too much oil. Another piece of garlic. Let me fix this thing up. That's the way it's meant to go. Alrighty. Ah, that's better. Look at that go. Alright. And then in these little crevices here, it's basically everywhere. Now get a bit of salt and some pepper, and then we'll a bit of chili, not too much. Alrighty, and then there we have it. That's the outside of our fish, all done, ready to go. Now we're going to start with the inside. Now usually what I do with fish, depending on how much space, how much room there is, I'll grab maybe 2 pieces of onion straight in there. Alrighty, just like you can see here. Alrighty, and then I'll get a piece of garlic. I like to keep them whole in there. Alright, cut that up. Throw a couple of pieces of garlic in there. Stuff that in. And then grab a couple of lemons, put that in. Now that's it for the fish right now. Okay, so I'll put that in there on the bed of veggies. Now we are going to this little slimy thing. Now I did off camera, did soak it in some vinegar, and then I've just cleaned it up, and we'll see how we go. Alrighty. So now I'm going to do the exact same process as what I did with the drummer is to the mackerel. Alrighty. A couple of long little slits in here because they are a thick fish. They got a very thick meat and a thick body, so they are pretty meaty, I guess. Alrighty, so that's done. Get a bit of oil on it. There we go. Rub that on. Bit of chili. There. Get a piece of garlic. Back into there again. There we go, in these little crevices. There we go, and some salt and pepper. There we go. Alrighty, now flip and do the exact same thing on the other side. Alrighty, start off with the garlic. There. Okay, get in these little crevices here. Okay, a bit of chili, a bit of oil. There we go. Then rub it all in. Sorry, my hands are really, it's a bit of a tedious thing. Give me a sec. As you can see, we do have quite a bit of flavour in here, and hopefully it turns out nice, but we'll see how we go. Now we're going to start on the inside of it. Now this is quite a larger fish, so we're going to throw, give me a second, I'm going to throw a bit of that, get the garlic. Okay, sorry guys, I've got my wife trying to creep out in the background, trying not to make any noise to disturb the video, but that's fine. She actually just told me salt and pepper as well, so I'm going to put some salt and pepper on this side. Alrighty, but it's okay, it's okay. She's always going to be there to back me up, to make sure that everything's going right here. Alright, we got some of the onion. We put the garlic in there. Now we'll put a few slices of lemon in it as well. Okay, and we should be good to go. Now what I want to do, actually, what I just remembered, is under the fish get a couple of lemons. Alrighty, and then on top of the fish put a couple of lemons as well. Okay, so in that process, in the cooking process, it actually soaks in a bit more flavour as well. Yeah. Alrighty. I am no cook. I am no professional, but this is just how I have and how I eat my meals, or how I prep my fish. Alrighty. So we'll get 3 more on this side on the bed of veggies, and then what we'll do, we'll put the fish on that side. Alrighty. And then we will put them again. Some of that, some of the lemon, and some onion as well. Alrighty. There. And just throw them in there. Now top it off with a bit of chili. I like a bit of spice. Yeah. Now just some salt over all the veggies and some pepper over all the veggies as well. There we go. And finish it off obviously with the remainder of the oil that we have. All over the veggies, all over the fish, just so to give it a bit of extra non-stick lubrication. Alrighty. But other than that, guys, this is how I prep my fish after every hunt, so to speak. And this is basically the life of Adam fishing. And this is how I prep it. Now, guys, if you are unsure, if there's anything else you feel that I can do to improve the taste of the fish, or something that you think I might need to do cooking it, that I might experience something new, please drop it in the comment section below. Only because, you know, I'd like to try different varieties of cooking a fish, but this is by far my favorite way, and this is how I will be doing it, you know, how I do it all the time. Now, yes, I do have, when I catch bonitos or when I catch like some salmon, I love to have it either in a sashimi way, sashimi style, just eating it raw, or sometimes just with the blowtorch just over the top with a bed of rice. That's probably another way I like doing things. But come on, guys, if you can figure out any other ways of cooking this fish, or this style of fish, or any of the fish that you've seen here, then please, I'm more than happy for you guys to drop a comment in below, and I'll give it a go and put it on my next video. I'll put it in a short, even in a short reel. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll let you know how I go. I'll video me taking a taste and a bite out of these two. Ciao. Thank you, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Alright, it's been about 40 to 45 minutes. We had that thing going in the oven. I filleted the flathead so I can prep that. We're going to have fish tacos tomorrow night. But let's see how we went with the food. Okay, put this in there first. That up there. Oh, she's a bit warm. Oh well, I think we did really well. I'm going to try this first, the drummer. Let you know how we go. That's actually not too bad. It's got more of a softer texture to it than I would have liked. And when you bite into it, it's a bit mushy, but still, it's good tasting. It's actually not bad. So I'd probably give this about a 6 out of 10. Now, the one that I've been waiting for is this mackerel. I've heard of a lot of different opinions about this fish. So I'm going to give it a go right now. I understand now when they say it's a very fishy taste. But to be honest, we've prepared it pretty well. So with the garlic, the lemons, the onions, like everything that, you know, the salt and pepper, everything that we've added to it, it's actually not that bad. So yeah, it could possibly be the preparation. People not prepping it correctly, but like I said, it's not a bad tasting. I'll give that about a 6 out of 10 as well. But yeah, you can't ride this off. So they're both really nice. I probably prefer the drummer over this. So, but yeah, look, all in all, I don't think there's a problem with either one of the two. They're both decent eating fish. They're edible. So yeah, until next time, guys. I'm gonna enjoy this, get into it, and have some fish and veggies. Until next time, see you guys later. No, I'm joking.
Because your first bit
Ready?
was fine.
Start
No,
again.
your first bit was fine.
Yeah, but then I'm going to be like, now, the drummer, you know what?
You picked the wrong fish.
No, I didn't. I picked the right fish. So, where I... Alrighty, guys. Now, 45 minutes have passed.
Where's your hat? Sorry, it's just your hand.